Man, guys, it's finally here. Tonight is day one of the NFL draft. And I don't even think I gotta explain what amazing talent is about to be drafted tonight. We're gonna be in for a good treat, but let me not waste y'all's time. We're gonna hop right into it. Tonight, we're gonna talk about Travis Hunter. Special prospect for a special night. This is Ricardo Walker here, and let's get into it. So Travis Hunter is a 6'1", 185-pound receiver slash corner. He had 4 interceptions, 1,258 receiving yards, and 16 touchdowns in this past season at Colorado. Now, going to Hunter's college background, he had one of the most historic college football seasons in 2024. He won the Heisman Trophy and a multitude of other awards while also becoming the first two-time Paul Hornung Award winner. And that's just insane. But it's not just that. He is the best two-way player we have ever seen since Charles Woodson. He's playing a total of 1,552 snaps over this past season for Colorado, and his jersey retirement was definitely well deserved. And I think his impact on college football will be remembered for decades because this guy is just that special, that skilled, and that talented. And now I'm going to dive into his skills, comparisons, and some of his best plays at Colorado. He's actually going to get 2 defensive plays and 2 offensive plays. We usually do 3 plays for each player, but Hunter's going to get 4. So for his skills, he's a premier two-way player. We all know that. He could play corner and receiver, and he's pretty good at both positions. He has exceptional athleticism. This dude's athleticism is off the charts. He can jump. He's fast. Great change of direction as a receiver and corner. And then another thing about him is he has very rare ball skills. I think it's been a long time since we've seen someone that could just go up and get the ball like that. His ball skills are just very spectacular. He's aggressive going for after that ball. If he says he wants it, he's gonna get it. And he has great hands, and we all know he's an elite playmaker on both sides of the ball. Travis Hunter, man, he's one of one. He's a special talent, and he's gonna be a big playmaker for whatever team drafts him in this draft tonight. But some of the weaknesses, and I don't even think he has any major weaknesses, man. He's just that good. But he does have minor things that he needs to fix. Like, he needs to fix his route running. He needs to refine it a little bit more. He kind of runs kind of lazy and kind of jogs through the routes. But he has some times where he can actually run a route pretty well and hard and really sell his route and then fake it out. And that's a play we're going to look at in one of these next few minutes. And then he has a very lean frame overall. And if he's going to play both sides in the NFL, it's going to be very taxing on his body. So with that lean frame, we're going to have to see how he can handle it. And I don't think he can't handle it. It's Travis Hunter. He's been doing this his whole life. So I think he's fine. But a lot of NFL skeptics are saying it's going to be tough for him to play both sides in the NFL with that thin frame he has. And then the last thing I'm going to say about Travis Hunter is that he overly relies on his athleticism to make plays more than his skill and technique. And you may say, whoa there, you're going off the charts, Rico. No, I'm not, because if you watch the tape and you watch his plays overall, you're going to see that most of his plays, he just out jumps people and just goes after the ball more than them. He never really wins off of his route running and like his technique. So I definitely think he could trust his technique more and refine his technique to get better at that aspect of his game. And then that will make him 2 times a better player. We will see a top 5 receiver if he definitely fixed his technique and route running and started relying less on his athleticism and had a better, more balanced mixture of both. But that's all I really have to say about Travis Hunter. Besides that, this man is just great. And now I'm going to get into his plays at Colorado. And on this first play, you're going to see Travis Hunter one-on-one. He has a one-on-one matchup with this corner. And he's just going to run a simple go route. And Shador, he sees he has a one-on-one with Travis Hunter, and that's his guy. And he knows he's going to come down with the ball. So Shador just throws it up. And Travis Hunter, you see that the corner tries to be physical with him. And he puts both hands on him trying to fight for that position. But Travis Hunter just outdoes him, and he still grabs that ball falling down, and the body control and aggressiveness to make that play for the touchdown is just a great play by Travis Hunter. You see the ball skills there. You see how he fights through the contact, and he does that on the regular. Nothing new there from Hunter. And then on play two, man, this is another great play for Hunter. You're gonna see Hunter run a route that's just nasty. So he runs full speed. This is one of the best. I think this is actually the best route running I've seen from Hunter ever. So he runs full speed like he's selling for a go route, and then boom, he just stops right on a dime and he settles for a curl. And the defender is just gone. You see the space creation from that stop, and he just catches it, and you're gonna see he does a little spin, and you see the run after catch ability of that player, man. Travis Hunter, run after catch, he's very skilled in that aspect of the game, and he just got an extra 20 yards off of that. But you see the creation after he stops, you see the change of pace, change of speed. He goes full speed, then bam, he just stops. I love that from Travis Hunter, and I think if he does that more, he's definitely gonna be a unstoppable receiver. Now we're going to get into two of his defensive plays at Colorado. And on this first one, this might be like the greatest college play I've ever seen, man. Because he's essentially guarding two wide receivers, and he's going to read the QB's eyes and just read where he's thinking, where he's looking, and he kind of drops back, pedals back like he's gonna guard the first wide receiver, and he sees that player come out the corner, come up, and he's just gonna dive in for a diving catch and make that play. And that's just a great play from Hunter. The ball skills, the aggressiveness, the athleticism, and the IQ to just see where the QB is gonna throw the ball, and he just goes off his original man and dives, makes a Superman catch for that ball on the second player coming up. And that's just a spectacular play from Hunter. And now on this last play, Hunter is just gonna basically read the receiver, run his route for him. I mean, it's as simple as that. He plays both sides, so he knows like what the receiver's gonna do before he even does it. So in the corner of this clip, at the top of the corner, you're gonna see Hunter guarding this receiver one-on-one, and he has this receiver in a box the whole way. And then when the receiver cuts inwards, bam, that's when Travis Hunter just steps right in front of him, and the QB throws it straight to Hunter, and he jumps up and stretches out his arms and makes that insane pick. And he's gonna take it back for a good 45 yards. That's a great play by Hunter, and there's once again you see the ball skills and athleticism from Hunter, and he just runs the route for the receiver, like I said, and that's another aspect where I feel like he would be better as corner than receiver because he knows what the receivers are gonna do. But man, all those plays from Hunter are just amazing, and it's just astounding at what this kid can do, man. He's gonna be great for the NFL. Great attention catcher. More people are gonna watch the NFL because of him. But for my two NFL comparisons I have for Hunter, for offense, I have Devontae Smith from the Eagles because their build is pretty much similar, and they both run routes decently. I like the comparison. They're very compatible for me, and they're both deep threats. They could both go up and catch the ball. We've seen Smith make some aggressive catches. So I definitely like that comparison at wide receiver for Hunter. And then for corner, Hunter is definitely like another Joey Porter Jr. And the length is just there for both those corners. You see Joey Porter Jr. just making insane breakups as a corner in the NFL right now. He gets his hands on the ball, and he could just deflect passes easy because of his length. And you see him making he has great instincts, just like Hunter. Hunter definitely has better instincts, but Joey Porter Jr. also has great instincts, and I definitely like that comparison as a cornerback for Travis Hunter. And I definitely think Travis Hunter is going to be better than both of these players, and he's just a 2-in-1 package, man. You get a corner and receiver in Hunter, so he's definitely going to do his thing in the NFL. But now let's talk about what teams are going to draft him tonight, and it's pretty simple. He's not going to go 1 because we all know the Titans need a QB and they're going to pick Cam Ward. But he's either going to go 2 or 3, and that's it. So at 2, you have the Browns, and at 3, you have the Giants. So if the Browns pick him, Abdul Carter is probably going to go at the 3 for the Giants. And if the Browns pick Abdul Carter, then Travis Hunter is going to go at the 3 for the Giants. So it's just interchangeable. But I think the Giants are gonna get him because I think the Browns are gonna draft Abdul Carter, and I don't know why they would do that, but the draft is unpredictable, and it's not the wrong move necessarily. But I feel like the Browns are just gonna want another edge rusher to pair with Myles Garrett, and it's gonna make their defensive line even more formidable. But after that, I think Travis Hunter is gonna go to the Giants, and the Giants are gonna draft him, and this kid is gonna do some great things on this Giants organization. And if the Giants do get him, we know they got Russell Wilson, and I don't know if the Giants are going to draft a QB later. We're just going to have to see how that plays out. But if the Browns don't take Abdul Carter, they're definitely going to take Travis Hunter. We're just going to have to see what happens tonight. But it's either going to be the Browns or the Giants. I would love to see him go to the Giants. I think it's the better fit for him. But we'll just have to see. And man, this draft is going to be very exciting. Travis Hunter, this kid is special. He's rare. He's one of one. Deion Sanders' protege. And I think Deion Sanders taught him well. But now it's time for him to go do big things in the NFL. And let me know who you're excited for to see to get drafted tonight. Who y'all's favorite players are in the draft. And just like and subscribe, share with friends, and let me know what else I want to talk about, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll be coming out with another one soon. See y'all.